You know, this face looks even creepier up close. Yo YouTubers, welcome to the finale of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we took down the other 5 barriers: forest, fire, water, spirit, and light. In this episode, with the tower now unlocked, right now we have to avoid the fire keys. We are going in. Now we got ourselves a new enemy. We have the Dinofoals, whatever. These things are similar to the Lizalfos. However, they don't fight fair. They'll both attack at the same time if they choose to. There is another spot where you can fight these guys, but really it's more like an optional place where you can get the other elemental arrow. But really, these guys aren't as bad as the Lizalfos. They're just a little bit tougher. And I gotta say, for the N64, this looks really awesome. The entire tower, inside and out, it's just beyond. But you know what? The Stalfos are back again. These guys are almost as common as Goombas, apparently. Okay, now these guys aren't that big a problem at this point. Now there will be a point where you actually have to KO them as fast as possible, but that's not till later. Yeah, that's one quick way to take care of them. Got some arrows that we didn't need, as I got some off screen. And here is the final boss key. Why they put this in, I don't know, because we're pretty much trapped in here anyway, so why give us this if we have to beat them to get out anyway? I don't get it. Up ahead, we got 2 iron knuckles here. We're going to have to be very careful we don't awake one of them. Well, actually, we do need to wake them both up, but it's safe to do it one at a time. So really, they both attack the same way, so just take them on one at a time and you're good to go. Alright, that one's gone. We got some hearts back. Though at this point we really don't need them so much. So, pretty easy. They seem intimidating, but really... Okay. Huh. Just one lucky hit. And with some hearts back, the final door is open. Or close to final door. Now, these weapons I have on my C buttons, they are the last ones I'm going to be using for the rest of the game. At least for this final bit, because really that's all that's required. Just the light arrows, Megaton Hammer, and just to be safe, a bottle of green potion. Though it would be nice if you had like the quiver upgrades and such, because then you'll have more arrows, but I never got them. But then again, with the practice runs I've done at the final boss, I really don't need the quiver upgrade, so I'm pretty much set. Now, way up there up top is where the final battle will take place. Now down here with jars, if you need some extra magic, arrows and such, you can always drop down here during that first battle, or the first phase of the final boss, and stock up on hearts, arrows, and anything else you need. Now up here with the music playing, oh boy. You can tell that your heart will be racing at this point if you haven't played the game. Whoever's playing that organ sure knows how to play a mean organ. Oh yeah. Alright, so 30 arrows, bottle of green potion, 2 fairies in hand. Let's take on Ganondorf. First I'm going to want to put these away. Why, I don't know, because, you know, just because.
Great King Evil, Ganondorf!
Here we go, probably the most difficult boss in the entire game, the Great King of Evil, Ganondorf. That's probably why, because if you hated Phantom Ganon, you are going to hate this boss too. Really, it's just the same thing, just bounce the energy ball with good timing, but there's a catch at the end. And jeez, I'm doing bad. Learned this down bad with a practice run, but of course, it's a Let's Play. It's the Let's Play curse. 6 hearts down already. I haven't scored a single hit. Okay, here's the catch. While he's stunned, shoot a light arrow right now. Okay, jump attack, then go to a crouch stab. What that does is, the crouch stab does the same amount of damage as your last sword swipe. So if you go to a jump attack, then go to a sword slash, crouch stab, you're pretty much doing a jump attack without the delay. That's a very neato trick you can use. And it can make quick work of him if you have the Vigoron sword, which I do not have. That didn't go well. Alright, at this point I recommend going to the corner here, because the energy ball will actually take out those blocks down below us. He's preparing his ultimate attack. He's open here. And that didn't work. When he's doing that attack, he's wide open, so shoot a light arrow before he launches it. That didn't go well. So I'm going to do a jump attack, but it didn't work. Now the part I find difficult about this boss is that you have a very short time to shoot a light arrow. If you miss, you're pretty much screwed. And one thing you could do is just avoid that thing, and pretty much trick him into using his ultimate attack. Therefore, you don't have to keep bouncing back. Now there is a move he can use, which is a big punch attack. If he does that, he'll pretty much knock out the rest of the blocks around, so... That's actually pretty bad if he does that. Alright, that's it. Probably the hardest boss in the game is done. That was pretty bad at the start, but I did okay. The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid? Link! Okay, interesting bit of trivia. That part where he pretty much barfed out vomit and such, in the original N64 version, he instead coughs out blood. Why Nintendo had to censor that out, I don't know, but I guess they had to with the later version of this game to keep an E rating. So, in a sense, that makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't. Very bad rendition of the cape, by the way. It goes right through him. Well, Ganondorf is done. The princess is safe at last. So I guess that means we are done with the game, isn't it? I mean, you know, it's obvious. We finally defeated the evil king. Peace has been restored. And, well, without a strong heart, without a strong righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Uh-oh. Nope, we are not finished yet. There's still more to do. What's going on here, anyway? Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. So, now we're going into the escape sequence. We got 3 minutes to escape the tower and the castle altogether. Now be careful because Zelda can actually push you off here, so you're going to want to be careful of that. Now this first section is very easy. You can pretty much run ahead of her around here. You're going to stand next to her here, so she'll get rid of these bars and help us proceed. Now you can actually get hit by the falling rocks, so yeah. Also in these sections inside the tower, you're going to want to touch Zelda to make her keep moving. Yeah, that sounded very PG-13. What I mean is you just have to get close enough to her in order to progress. As Yoda would say in Star Wars Episode 3, quickly and decisively, we should proceed. Kind of funny since I just finished seeing that movie today. Of course, then again, this episode is probably going to be posted like a long time after I've seen that, after the recording, so pretty much what I'm telling you here is pretty much irrelevant. Or whatever's the word I'm looking for. Alright, this part. Get your sword ready. Because this is the part I was talking about earlier. 2 Stalfos. We need to take them out as quickly as possible. It's a good thing they automatically heal us after the battle with Ganondorf. Otherwise, there ain't no way we'd be able to get through this easily. Alright, good. That went through surprisingly easy. And of course, Zelda will leave you a lot of hearts, so if you took damage, then she pretty much heals you, pretty much. Now, like I said, you're going to take out those 2 Stalfos very quickly. Because they actually will not... Because, to be honest, it's kind of like how it was in the Forest Temple. The first one you take down will be revived if you don't take out the second one quick enough. Alright, avoid the falling rocks. Just make sure you get close enough to Zelda so she can move. This part can get pretty nerve-wracking because we're already pretty much halfway done with the time limit. Alright, stay close to Zelda. Or at least so she'll move to the next spot. Okay, we got a Reed dead right up there. Right now, the best thing to do is just ignore him. And for some reason, every time Link takes damage, Zelda has to gasp. That does get kind of annoying. But if you know what you're doing, you try to make sure you're not hit, you're pretty much in the clear. Alright, this is the last spot. Congratulations, you have escaped Ganon's castle. And with over a minute to spare, that's actually not bad. Now, this, I admit, kinda looks pathetic. Well, not right now, because the whole place is going down, but in a sense, for the N64, it does make sense, because, you know, limits and everything. But right here, you're about to see why I think this kinda looks pretty bad. In a sense. Now see, the tower's not exactly collapsing, it's more like sinking. And you'll find the entire castle starts to sink pretty soon. Take a look at that. It's not collapsing, it's sinking. Sure, those tower things at the very ends are falling down, but still. The castle's sinking. It's not collapsing. It's sinking. It's like it's turning into a big arena. Hint, hint. But I think you get where I'm getting with that with this. Or rather, you understand. It's over. It's finally over. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before.
The final battle, Ganon!
There's no way he's gonna hold me back again. This time, we fight together. We certainly will, Navi. So here we go, the final battle against Ganon. Now Ganon, he's actually got quite a lot of weaknesses for a final boss. So really the best way, what you gotta do is first you gotta stun him, then hit his tail. The best stun by far are the light arrows. You shoot them in his face, he'll be stunned for quite a while, then you gotta hit his tail. Now if you have the Begoron sword, this will be quite easy, but if you don't have the Begoron sword, best thing to do is use light arrows, and then use the Megaton hammer. Now sometimes the light arrows won't actually work. I don't know why this is, but I've run through this final boss twice already, and both times the light arrows failed once. At least one time. So I honestly don't know why that is. Yeah, I can definitely see the intensity of this final boss here. And whoop! What do you know? He gave us some magic back. Now that's one way to stock up on arrows and magic if you actually can't. Just have him run to the debris around here, the giant debris. He'll smash it up, and chances are there'll be magic, arrows, and the works. Yeah, another minor detail I notice, though it ain't bad. It actually makes the battle seem a little more realistic. Is that if you get hit by Ganon, Zelda screams pretty much. Yeah. So anyway, once you deal enough damage to Ganon, he'll be stunned, which lowers the fire barrier. At this moment, you are going to want to hurry up and get the Master Sword. Because really, the Master Sword is the only way you're going to defeat Ganon. Now at this point, I recommend swallowing up that green potion, because now you'll have more than enough magic to make it through the rest of the game. Or the rest of this boss. Now you actually can attack him while he's getting up there. But really, what fun is that, right? Alright, so this is pretty much how the rest of the battle is going to be, so in all honesty, I hope you guys really enjoyed this Let's Play, as I had fun playing it, so really, I have nothing much to say for the end credits, so yeah, this is pretty much going to be the end of the game, so as soon as I deliver the final blow, that's going to be it. You'll have to enjoy the final cutscenes and the credits, so this has been WhiteBladeZero, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, as I had fun playing it. So, until next time, YouTubers, sayonara. Actually, YouTubers, here I am again. Yeah, this is post-commentary this time. Ironically, I obviously failed to mention the other weaknesses to Ganon. So, yeah. Obviously, after the in-game credits here, there'll be my personal credits, special thanks, and also a few shoutouts as well. But, yeah, other than that, there's not really much else for me to talk about, sadly. Though I suppose I could talk about what's going on in the credits itself, like the windmill, for example. There it goes. And I think we're coming up to... Yep, we're on Death Mountain right now. But not that it really matters at the moment. Really? Time I get to mentioning those other weaknesses. Like I said, the light arrows are the best way to stun Ganon. But the other methods, which don't last very long, they can be like bombs, Deku Nuts, regular arrows, even a sword slash, and the long shot. You can use those as well. I believe those stuns can also damage his tail if you hit them with a tail. But other than that, really the light arrows are the best way to go. Which is also why I recommended the bottle of green potion, so you can refill your magic. Yeah. Now, I'm sure some of you were expecting me to do this 100%, but obviously it being the final episode, this is the final time I will mention this. This was not meant to be 100% anyway, since I did not grow up with the game, therefore do not know everything about the game. And, well, no offense to those who are trying to help, but honestly, it kind of bothers me when people are trying to tell me things about the game, even though I said I'm not doing 100%. It's like, I mean, I understand they're trying to help me just to be a better Let's Player and such, but really? Who needs to know everything to be a good Let's Player? I mean, some of you guys think I'm good enough as I am. I mean, hell, I'm no Chuck and Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, or Josh Jepsen for crying out loud. I'm just me. That's all that matters. But, yeah. I really do thank some of you guys for pointing out a few things. God damn it, I can't get my words out, can I? Well, in any case, I really enjoyed doing this Let's Play, even though I did kind of get stuck in the temples, because, yeah, the first part of the game, the Young Link section with those dungeons, those I knew by heart, thank goodness. But it was just the temples themselves that I could not recognize. Well, minus the Shadow Temple. That's Talon and Ingo. I realized some time ago, if you look closely at those two, they're almost like Mario and Luigi. Talon being the short one in red and Ingo being the tall one in green. Did you notice that? Now I noticed in my other playthrough I did off screen, some parts in this sequence of the credits, they're a little bit different depending on what you do. Like completing some side quests and such. Yeah. Oh, look at that. A Carpenter chorus. Yeah. Led by Malin, of course. And there's the Happy Mask Salesman. We see him in the sequel. Speaking of which, I honestly have no plans to do the sequel, since that is one game I have not cleared yet, and know absolutely nothing about. Well, I do know some things thanks to the ZeldaDungeon.net guide, but I have yet to even get to the first dungeon yet. Still. But, yeah. What do you know? How do you like that? I forgot his name. I forgot that kid's name. Oh well, good riddance, I never liked him anyway. But from the looks of things... Don't those colors look familiar? So, yeah, not really much else for me to say here. Now I may as well give one more hint for Let's Play 9 and 10. Really, this one hint will be hinted to both games, so let's see if you guys can figure it out. Okay, here's the hint. If we ever go bird watching, we will have trouble up to our tails. Let's see if you guys can figure out both games from there. Now that's the only hint I'm going to give you guys. So Let's Play number 9 will start the next Sunday. whereas Let's Play number 10 will start the following Thursday. Not this Thursday, but the next Thursday. And yeah. Also, I have Let's Play number 11 planned out as well, so I know what to do there. So chances are, while I'm putting Let's Plays 9 and 10 together, I'll probably do some pre-recording of the next game as well. So who knows? I mean, I got to keep myself busy somehow. So yeah, that's really all there is to it, guys. We're getting pretty close to the end here. So as Link and Navi go their separate ways, goodbye Navi, we will miss you, and some will hate you forever. That's all for today, YouTubers. So, like I said before, this has been WhiteBladeZero. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this Let's Play, as I enjoyed playing it. So, until the next time, sayonara.